Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 in the Rustbelt project. This is episode 20. I'm your host, Desert Fox. Today's going to be a quick one. We're going to make this one a little bit short. We're going to just do a nice little moseying around the map and trying to lay out the land here. Get to look at some things and get to look at some of the progress we've done. Explain where I've been and explain where I'm going to be. First and foremost, if you guys have enjoyed the content you've seen in this playthrough so far, if you guys are watching it through the playthrough tool, please remember to throw it a like, give it a comment, let me know what you think down below in the comments. I typically respond to all. I try to read all. Yeah, you know, it's my customer service, I guess, to you, my customer service pledge to you. But moving forward, last couple of weeks, last two episodes, 18 and 19, I wasn't in a good mental place that day. It was around the time of my birthday. My birthday was actually last week, May 21st. I turned 24. So I took that last week off and Memorial Day and all that. I pretty much took almost the entire week off. I did a couple of episodes, but I really just wasn't feeling getting on and recording. And I slumped, so that's my fault. But with that being said, I hope not to be doing that anymore. So we should, we should be back on track to what we were doing before all this went down. Protesting and rioting is going on presently at the present time of this recording. I am actually, to show you where we're at in this kind of catch up and review, in terms of where we would go from here. Episode 21, I was thinking about starting in Evansville and just working our way through Kentucky by hooking this to this here. I already set a second platform in here so we can run it, and then kind of run freight, through Cincinnati or Huntington. But fucking yawns. Pretty much get to Pittsburgh here. Condition of multiple vehicles is very poor. Go from Pittsburgh here to Louisville or to Evansville, and pretty much just have some different things just to kind of put something in here, put the infrastructure in. Might actually do passengers first. I feel like maybe that could work. I'm not really sure how to do this yet. Because at the end of the last major building that I remember, we put in this stuff here. The Toronto to Montreal, super line. But from there, I wanted to go and kind of hook Detroit down to Louisville with passengers, so we could also do that route. We can actually use it by using Toledo. Put a station right in the back, right down here. And just send the tracks that way. Alright, yeah, something like that. The condition of multiple vehicles is very poor. Do not give a shit. We did put this in. Still, personally, one of the coolest looking things, I think, out on the line. When a train comes through the area. Still makes us a bunch of money. Yeah, this side of the map, I didn't really put a whole lot of thought process into. Brick. I do see Portland and Boston over here need brick. So does Allentown, New York, Philly, Washington, and Richmond. They all need brick. This is a centralized brick place, brick plant right here by Albany. We could go New York, Montreal to New York line, passenger line next episode. Yeah, actually. We could do something like that. Run, what is that? Run track out this, and then just basically straight here. The Albany thing, let's see. From here and here, station in the middle, run them, or put a station. We'll just move this one over here, and then we'll just, or we'll get rid of this one, move this one over there, and then just train it over here. And then we can have trucks take it from here to New York and Long Island, and have a truck to Albany. I mean, shit, at this rate, we could almost have a truck to Allentown, too. Alright, cool. So that gives me a couple different ideas. So this stuff, the towns are a little more scrunched up. Pittsburgh is going to need to get hooked up here somehow. I have to figure that out. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge in and of itself. Also, my apologies if you guys have not been able to hear me this whole time, or if my voice has been quiet. But to reiterate what you've been listening to me kind of silently baffle about is, just was in a bad mental health place. So I stopped the project. I had hit a roadblock creatively with the project. So that's kind of what this episode is. It's just more or less to come in here, hit record, just listen to me ramble some ideas off. That way I can, if this is more actually for me, more or less than for you, but you guys at least be able to hear then some of the ideas that are kind of going through my mind. So like this little quadrant here between Montreal and New York City, I can make some easy work of that. I can make that relatively easy work. U.S. Steel, Pittsburgh. There's no ore over here. I mean, yeah, that's also true. I don't want to flood the line there. See, I already got enough old trucks right here. This is probably going to get revamped because all these trucks just kind of sitting here queuing. It's kind of annoying me. It's starting to bug me just a hair. That they also just they didn't. God, that's something I wish they would kind of update and fix. But you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Yeah. But to show you guys what is done. We started here. This area of the woods. Technically speaking, Milwaukee is not hooked up at all. So we could technically hook Milwaukee up. Minnesota, she's done. She's growing nice and easy. Iowa, they're done. Effectively, they're done. St. Louis is done. Most of Indiana. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yawn. Most of Indiana, with the exception of Evansville, is done. Michigan is done, with the exception of Sault Ste. Marie. Oh, there goes my cat being annoying. Gamora, shut up. Montreal to Detroit. It's hooked up. You know, actually, this right here, this like Toronto to Toledo, we could do a Toronto to Toledo run, literally going around this side of the lake. I see a nice little pass we can do, and then the same thing there from Toronto straight through to Utica, to Albany. We can kind of snake back this way. Alright, cool. Different things. So we're going to have two snake routes pretty much. I call them snake routes. They're probably got a legitimate name to them, but I call them snake routes. So we're going to snake two routes between Toronto and Hamilton. We'll split them somewhere in here so one can go to Buffalo and then one can go to Rochester. This one will then have to snake underneath the pretty line down to Erie, then to Cleveland and Toledo. Cool. That looks like a fun project. That's 2 episodes. Yeah, cool. Alright, that's 2 episodes right there. That's a third. That's a fucking 4th and a 5th right there. Alright. So another episode will probably also be getting these coal plants probably all to this location. Alright, you know what? Let's go look at these trains and see what is causing the problems here. Oh yeah. All right. So let's just go in. Line. Yeah. No. This is what we want. Trucks. To all these trucks. We're gonna go through here real quick. Well, I got you guys. Not the buses, just the trucks. Get the trucks. Cool. Oh, damn it. Iowa truck sign. Yeah, we're gonna in this middle installment here, we're gonna update the all the trucks we have. That way, well, pretty much, you know, I don't want to have to keep doing this every episode and seeing that stupid thing spam the top of my cool. Oh, wrong button. Alright, now let's go back through and do the buses. Okay. My bus fleet's a lot smaller than my truck's fleet, but that is, that's normal, in what I've seen in playthroughs and what, I have seen in other Transport Fever style games. God fucking damn it. Okay then. Almost done. Got them all selected. Go to passenger. Throw these Volvos on there. Alright, cool. All of our buses have now been updated. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. This has been the end of this episode. This is episode 20 here for you guys. Episode 21, then we'll start implementing some of these project ideas. I just wanted to basically get a good reset idea, explain where I've been. Apologies for, you know, everyone has mental health issues, so sometimes mine just take a couple days for me to bounce back from. So it was nothing personal, and I'll see you guys shortly with another installment, episode 21 and 22. So I'll try my best to get back to the 6 Transport Fever videos a week, and one Wednesday alternative post. I do have a couple Total War Sieges recorded and ready. I'm going to start a Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough soon. And then we'll go from there, guys. But we're going to get back on the grind of this. I just needed to take a little break from it. You know, just some creative block and some mental health problems. But I love you guys. I hope you guys are being safe out there. Support the protests. Don't support hatred. Spread the love. All inclusiveness. Everyone's welcome here. If you guys have liked the content, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I've been your host, Desert Fox, and I will see you guys in the next one.